Hey there everyone! I am Rabbit, I also shot the deputy, and welcome to episode 27 of our Legend of Legaia 100% item walkthrough. In our previous episode, we wrapped up the event at the ancient wind cave by exiting and making our way towards a town called Jeremi, where it is rumored that a Genesis tree exists. Immediately upon our entry, all of our Seru kind of were buzzing about how they sense a presence of some sort of tree, but it felt as though it was really high up. So essentially it was just hinting that we need to enter this very tall tower in the center of town, but we are not quite ready to head there yet because there's a lot of looting and theft that needs to be done. You guys know how it goes in RPGs, so we did most of the looting. This is the last item to find in the town itself. We get a healing flower, which is not amazing, but you don't want to miss it again if you're trying to get that 100% rating at the very end. And this poor lass, Blurg Maharg Ibram, a human possessed by a Seru. It's babbling unintelligibly. It's kind of cool that all of the Seru, or I guess people possessed by Seru, well, I shouldn't say all of them, but quite a few of them have had different descriptions. Like 3 of them so far have said that they're in pain, 1 was scared, and that other one was like rambling. And then we had a pianist who played an awful song, but I was entertained by it. I don't know if you guys were, but I thought it was, I don't know, funny enough to show you. But maybe, you know, I have a lame sense of humor. I can accept that, you know? I can absolutely accept that I am a tad bit of a lame ass. But we're pretty much done in the town of Jeremi. But now we have to enter Jeremi Sky Gardens. And this fight will be easy. Noah got a level in our last fight right before we parted ways. So she is our powerhouse. Except these fucking monsters here love blocking like douchebags. I'm gonna have to ask you to give that shit right back. Nice try, Kabuki Rat, and I will take that Phoenix right back. But oh my goodness, they love to block. But that's fine. As we progress, we should expect our foes to become a bit more challenging, so this makes sense. Alright, you're going down. Next wall up. Called it. Fabulous. It makes me happy at the end of fights to see how much gold we're getting. I know that it will never make a difference in the long run because we're always going to be poor, but it's still nice to feel like, you know, we're slowly building up our reserves. Okay, so let's head straight up this way. Oh, and I've always found the music to be so freaking eerie. I mean, do you guys hear it? Just like, oh, it's like a little bit creepy, don't you think? I don't know. I've always felt like it was, but anyway, if you run up here, we get a healing leaf. I'm trying to be quiet so you can hear some of these tracks. Anyway, the sign says it's out of service. Looks like we can't take the rapid elevator, but what about this one over here in the left corner? Looks like this one works. And we'll run on down this way. And we just got a spikefish and a guardian. So let's do our usual. I need to get some more AP on Noah. She is struggling there. Alright, Gala, come on. Oh, you better not poison me. Just for that, you little piece of shit, I'm going to kill you first. Nice try. But come on, you guys. Aren't the spikefish super adorable? It's almost like you can't even be mad at them because they're so flippin' cute. Vagina wind hash. At least I assume that's what the V stands for. Get him, Vaughn. Get him. Can you guys think of anything better for the V to represent? Alright, bullhorns. Easy, easy. So let's keep going. other thing, sort of following up with what I was saying in our previous episode when I was talking about things that I would love to see in a Legaia 3 game, or that would have been nice if they had put it into this game itself. I had mentioned in the previous episode that I didn't like the palette swapping, but I think it would have been cool if they had made it to where our Seru could actually fight alongside us. Before I actually, I guess, continue that line of thinking, let's go ahead and check out this new item we just got, which is a speed ring. So it increases speed by 20%, which is actually not too bad. I probably have way too many of these stupid, elemental thingy-majiggers, to be honest. Noah, what you got going on, girl? I guess you don't really need Fire Guard. You're already so fast. I'll just go ahead and give this to Vaughn for right now. I mean, he doesn't need this. This isn't an item that I think is that valuable right now, but I'll just go ahead and put it to use because I don't actually need... What did he have on the Earth one? It'll be fine. Okay, so let's run back around. And there we go. Here is our new Seru, Sorty. I've been waiting for him. I've been kind of like, where is he hiding? Sorty, reveal yourself. And he finally has, so that's good. But see, this is kind of what I mean. How look, like the Sorty just ran up, did his little slash and dash. And it just would have been kind of a nice touch to actually see him on the battlefield. Okay. You guys know the drill. I'm a double tornado flame the fuck out of this Sorty. Oh, he's going to die. And we'll frost breath. Actually... you know what? Fuck it. We'll, I'm debating. Okay, let's frost breath and then end with Seru arms. And thunder punch with Seru arms. I mean, Sorty's fucked. Like, he's so dead. Okay, you gotta come to one of us. Oh shit, no one has the ivory book. We'll see if Lady Luck is on my side. Probably not. No, Sorty, please, why? Whatever, Nido, nobody cares about you. Well, he should be dead. Oh no, he hung on. With just a little bit of life to him. Okay, I'm just going to, immediately after this fight, throw the ivory book onto somebody. I don't know, I guess we'll go in order. Let's put it on Vaughn first. That stupid Sorty. I can't believe it. Vaughn, you're always just murdering all of the Seru that we run into. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Okay, let's quickly get rid of this speed ring. I didn't really want it anyway. And ivory book it is. Alright, so let's take this elevator yet again. And don't worry, you guys. I will make sure that I have them. Sorty. Well, I guess them, because I'll be getting more than one Sorty, right? I'll make sure everyone has a Sorty before we're done. Load it. We need some sodas. Okay. So let us... Oh, my gosh. Vaughn, what is it with you and running around everything? Okay. Here we go. Alrighty, we got Sorty for Vaughn, which makes me a very happy camper. Woo, but we took a beating to get it. That is for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and snatch this ivory book off him since he has it. And, I'll go ahead and just give him back the speed ring. We'll give it to Noah next. Fuck the burning jewel. Here we go. We'll see if we can go ahead and get this for her. Now, I can't remember. Did I just take the elevator? Yes, I did. Okay. So if we come down here and look at this switch, we get this dialogue option. So this is the rapid elevator switch. The display reads, stopped. Do you wish to turn on the switch? Yes. The rapid elevator has been turned on. Now, I remember the first time I had actually played this, that threw me off so hard. I did not even realize that that was actually a switch. I don't know, it just didn't look like one to me. Guys, what is this freaking hacks Gala didn't even have on the ivory book, but he is the one that absorbed that other sortie. Isn't that kind of weird? I mean, but I guess it's good, right? Because that means Noah should hopefully, in the next fight or two, be able to grab this freaking sortie. Woohoo! So this is actually working out nicely. I swear, it's something about recording with you guys. The game is behaving. Which makes me, for whatever reason, think of Austin Powers saying, "Oh, behave." Anyway, if we check this treasure chest, there is a healing bloom inside. Woohoo! And let's run back to the elevator. Damn, we didn't get sortie, which kind of sucks, but that is okay. So before we actually advance onward, okay, Vaughn, by taking this lower left elevator, I'm going to run around and get into fights until we get sortie. All right, guys, like magic, we were able to get sortie, which makes me very happy because I was just going to cut the camera and run around until I found it, but fortunately that one fight was enough. So, woohoo! After doing some healing, Vera was able to get to level 6, which is wonderful. Things are actually going our way. What's happening? Are you guys my good luck charm? It certainly seems that way. Alright, so we want to take this lower left elevator. Oh my goodness. He says, "Row!" A man possessed by a Seru. He's looking this way with sad eyes. Well, I can certainly imagine. So if you examine this, it says non-stop to the first floor. Use the fast and convenient rapid elevator. Not quite yet. And there's a lady up here. She also says, "Row!" She's a woman possessed by a Seru. She's looking this way with lonely eyes. I don't know, I always thought that was kind of cool. Not the fact that she's possessed, but rather that the descriptions change occasionally from person to person. Anyway, if we head down here, we have access to the actual Sky Gardens, which is pretty cool. But you guys already know I've got to take the opportunity to save when I get it. So let's go ahead, and alternate by saving over this one way back at the Byron Monastery. Perfect. And before we rush over to the Genesis tree, let's run up here. And if you check this wall, here's another secret and hidden item that you have no indication that this is here other than just spamming your button around random walls. But we were able to find a healing fruit. And oh, while I'm thinking of it, I am so silly. I didn't show you guys the description for sortie. It casts Sonic Sizer, which attacks an enemy. And it has a fairly interesting animation. Let me actually... You guys know, I'm sorry. I got to alphabetize this. And Gala is last. Perfect. So now, let's run. Actually, I think I need to go... God, I hate mazes. Good thing this one's not that bad. But if we just stay over here... Perfect. We get a speed elixir. Great for selling, you guys already know. And we're going to ignore that monster and run over here to grab a forest amulet. Now, this is a very important thing to pick up because we are going to need it if we want to survive this upcoming boss fight. For those of you who watched me play this before, you know that I fucking hate this upcoming boss fight. I think it's a pain in the ass. It's so hard and it drives me insane and I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Okay, let me decide what I want to give to Noah. What did I have on you before, girl? Oh, I think she had the burning jewel. So I'll just go ahead and give her the forest amulet. I mean, it doesn't really matter who you give it to so long as someone has this equipped. And it basically gives you Rot Guard, which nullifies all rot attacks. God. I hate this fight. Let's just get it started and then we will go ahead and stop the episode before actually taking him on. So anyway, Noah says, "Hey, who's this?" "It's a Seru." "A Seru? I didn't know Seru could be this weird." "Have you forgotten? Seru themselves are blameless. It's all the mist's fault. Long exposure to the mist must have turned that Seru into such a horrible creature. It's clinging to the Genesis tree to absorb the energy that it emits." "Let go! Let go of the Genesis tree right now." "No, Noah." "Hey!" The The only way to revive the Genesis tree is to defeat him first. Let's go. Oh my god. I hate this fight. It is such a pain in the ass. So, before we go ahead and actually get started with the fight in our next episode, I will end by giving you some information on Berserker. This boss has about 5,000 HP, if I recall correctly. I think it's actually 5,000 even. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. If it's something like 5,200, then, whoop-de-doo. But I think he's 5K. And here's the thing. This boss is a douchebag because he can cast that stupid rot, which is why I was saying you must equip that forest amulet on somebody. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but it is to your advantage to go ahead and slap it on one of your party members. So the thing about this, though, that someone had shared with me is I guess there is an easy way of fighting this guy. So if you want to, you can go ahead and spam Nido, and apparently there is a chance that Nido will just auto-kill Berserker, and then you don't have to even worry about dealing with all his bullshit. I'm not going to do that because it sounds kind of hackney, and yeah, I think hackney ways of killing things are fun sometimes, like if you're maybe doing like a speed run or some other sort of challenge, but I'm not really doing a challenge, so I'm not going to do this right now. So we will go ahead and end this episode here, and when we do come back together in the upcoming video, we will take on Berserker normally and see if I can actually make it through this fight without raging or dying. So we'll see. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. As always, I am your host, Rabbit, and this is my Legend of Legaia 100% item walkthrough. I'll see you very shortly, everyone.